The number one marketing tip that could revolutionize your business. Hey YouTube, this is Andre from andresees.com, and in this video I'm going to share that number one tip that if I had to summarize all of my 10,000 hours plus of marketing knowledge and investment and time that I've put in to master this skill, I'm going to share the number one tip, the number one thing that you can take away today, and it would completely revolutionize the way you think about marketing. So stay tuned and let's jump right into it. Hey YouTube, Andre here again, and hope you're having an awesome day. I know I am because I'm here in Seoul, South Korea, and it's super beautiful here. I've been here for an extended period of time, and I plan on being here for an extended period of time because it's just so fast-paced and a lot of really cool hidden gems everywhere. Lots of bright lights, lots of really nice people, great food, and also my wife's Korean, so she loves it here too, so it's really awesome. And thankfully, because of the online marketing stuff and everything that I have in place and everything that I've learned, I can confidently live in a foreign country and service my clients and generate leads and do a bunch of really cool stuff from anywhere in the world. So I'm really, really blessed by that. So the topic of this video was the number one marketing tip. And basically how this came up was that recently I was in a mastermind with a group of really awesome and successful entrepreneurs. And one of them asked to basically go around the circle and have everybody share their number one tip, that if they just could only choose one tip, that would be the thing that they would share with the world about marketing. And I thought about this really deeply. And I finally came up with a tip that I basically got from a quote by a man named Peter Drucker. And this quote was that, and my number one favorite tip is that the aim of marketing is to make sales superfluous. So I'll repeat that one more time. The aim of marketing is to make sales superfluous. So basically what that means is that if you think about marketing and sales, right, and the relationship between marketing and sales, and let's define marketing as everything that happens up to the point where you're basically on the phone or an appointment with a prospect, where now they have to basically pay you money, and basically you have the opportunity to close a sale. So everything that happens before that appointment or that conversation, that is considered the marketing, okay? So if the aim of marketing is to make sales superfluous, that means that prior to that conversation, that person is essentially ready to give you money. They're essentially ready to hire you. You build enough trust, you build enough credibility, you've answered the most common objections, you've positioned yourself, you've branded yourself, like you've done everything properly so that during that sales appointment or conversation, they're just ready to give you money. So that is the number one tip that I have, because if everything that you do in marketing, it doesn't matter what you do, right? Whether it's Facebook ads, paid advertising, or organic advertising, or live events, networking, or referrals, or content marketing, right? Like all this stuff that you do in marketing, the whole point is to make your sale easy, right? And so that you don't have to hard sell people, you don't have to chase people, right? They come to you and they know that you're the real deal. They know that you're the person they can trust. You're their go-to guy or girl, right? Because you put out a lot of really amazing content. You've added value first. You build that trust, and you've done the hard work already, so that the sale is super, super easy. So the best way to imagine it, and the way I like to imagine it, is, and the metaphor that I use to explain it, is the metaphor of golf, right? So I don't play golf, so I'm going to sound really amateurish in describing the golf aspect of this. But basically, the point of like driving the ball in golf, right, from like the fairway or from the tee, is to get the ball as close as possible to the hole on the green, right? You don't want to hit a ball that's far away from the green, because that's going to make your putt really impossible, right? And it's going to increase your score, and that's going to be bad. So think about marketing that way, right? Like how good is your marketing, how close is your marketing getting your prospect to that hole, to where the sale is an easy putt, right? Like they just have to tap it in. They don't have to work really, really hard to, measure the angle of the green and have the wind like push the ball away because the ball was so far away from the green, right? Like all these things can come up in a sales conversation that make it impossible to close a sale. And that's because you didn't do the hard work up front in your marketing to basically do the heavy lifting for you and make that sales superfluous. All right. So my challenge to you is this: think about all of your marketing channels. Think about everything that you're doing in marketing, and ask yourself, like, is this making my sales superfluous? Right? Am I adding so much value that I'm building a lot of amazing credibility? Am I building trust in my brand? Am I answering the most common objections in my marketing? I recommend email marketing too. Email marketing is really powerful in doing all of these things because people are regularly being exposed to your content. And you can do a lot of different things for email marketing. I also recommend Facebook ads because you can run ads to a cold audience, an audience who's never heard of you. Check out my other videos on this. And actually, I'm going to link the video up here for you. So you can just click on it later and have access to it. So you can run ads to a cold audience and nurture them through value videos, right? And that's actually what I do. So there's a lot of different ways to nurture a cold prospect to a warm lead so that you make that sale superfluous and you can just, take out a putt and just tap the ball into that hole, AKA make the sale. So I hope this was valuable for you. If you enjoyed this, like the post, hit that little thumbs up button. Feel free to feel free to ask me anything in the comments with regard to this principle, and maybe tell me your marketing method, and I can tell you how to make it a little bit stronger so that the sales process is completely superfluous from that point. All right, so that's it for me. Hope you got a ton of value out of this, and hope you have an awesome day. I'll see you in the next video. Cheers.